This up, so now the stream can hear me, and open this up. Now the stream can hear you. And do this, and go here. And hopefully everything is working as intended. My my lovely assistant wife can tell me if everything looks okay. Okay, so hi everybody. Sorry about the delay. Although half an hour late, that's not bad for a Stanford operation. Welcome to our first of hopefully many sessions in what I'm titling Playtest Alpha for Code 2050. This will be the first playtest campaign of our rule set. So, of course, not only do we hope it's going to be awesome, but we might be changing things as we play. So just bear that in mind. Anyone who's watching this currently, which would be probably just Mariah, or anyone who's watching later on YouTube, you can always feel free to give us any advice. Come hang out and Twitch with us while we're live at legendary_pants, or you can contact me directly, contact@legendarypants.net. Give us any kind of feedback. And one of the things I need to work with you guys, or not work with you guys, have you guys tell me, I actually need your various some information about you, just so that I can make rolls and attack you and things without you knowing it, and know whether or not I hit you. I'm going to go straight around the table, starting with Kana, and this will also introduce everyone. So when I say your character's name, just wave to the camera and then tell me your AC and your passive perception. Kana.
You have to explain AC.
Armor class.
Armor class.
There's a box.
Yes.
Don't forget to wave when I tell your character name. Kana.
Wait. Wait.
There you go. Great.
Your armor class is
14.
And what else did you need?
Passive perception. So it's a
You don't have the passive perception.
You don't have a passive perception.
No, we never got.
It's 10 plus your perception number.
Okay.
Actually, write that down.
Okay, so 10 plus. There's one, so it's 10 plus 1 is 11. So you're 14.
So my armor class is 14 and my passive perception is 11.
11, thank you. Roma.
Hi, Roma. My armor class is 15, and my passive perception is 12.
That is 2 plus.
Thank you. Whoa, what was that noise?
It's your.
Are you okay with
Wisdom?
It's illusion down there.
Oh, I see. Perception on that perception.
You must say you're 10.
Is it 10?
Pietro.
Hi, Pietro. I have, let's see.
Apparently 0 perception.
15 armors. And my passive perception is 10.
10. Okay, catch. I just lost your sound.
We're here.
We're not saying anything.
Oh, that's why. Catch.
You told us to be quiet.
No, I said catch, and then I heard nothing. So I was like, oh, fuck. But it looked like her mouth was moving, so I guess she was just flapping in the breeze. Sorry, catch. Go ahead.
AC is 16.
Okay.
Passive perception is 12.
12.
16 armors? Because you're dexterous.
She's Dexy.
I'm Dexy. I'm a Dexy witch.
All right,
What?
Ada.
My armor class is 15 and my passive perception is 12. I'm
Wow.
also maxing Dex.
Wow, you guys are terrible at passive perception. Excellent.
Oh,
I'm
That
scared.
makes my life a lot easier.
doesn't make out.
Okay. So, you guys, as a party, all kind of know each other in different ways. You've seen the relationship diagram, and I will post that somewhere where the public can see it as well. Importantly, though, you all finally met as like a group in the aftermath of a bar fight that you all happened to be part of. You ended up in kind of a holding cell together. You didn't start the fight. You were just kind of participants, although not uneager participants. And though no charges were pressed, you were asked kindly to get out of town. You guys have been wandering together for a little while since then, just trying to take in some sights and really to start off on this whole adventuring thing that you hear is so popular and profitable. Of course, you all have your individual motivations as to why you'd like to adventure, but as a group, you're in it for the fame, the fortune, and really just the chance to do something better with yourselves. So, on that journey, you have ended up in the city of Prague, which is the capital of the Czech Republic. While there, I suppose not learning from your past experiences at all, you ended up in a nightclub where at some point the owner of the nightclub, as well as several burly bouncer folk, asked you to please come with them, and they led you into the basement where they would like to have a conversation with you. Catherine, I am sending to the Hangouts the layout of the basement.
Who needs catch?
Catch. I'm sorry, Catch.
There's nobody with that other name here.
I don't know any Catherine.
It's yeah.
Okay, so the nightclub you're in is called Ivan's. It is run by a fella named Ivan Mikhailov. He's a jovial Russian fella. He actually happens to be a dwarf.
Oh. Russian dwarf. What's his name?
Ivan Mikhailov.
Is he Ivan the Terrible?
According to his BO, absolutely.
Nailed it.
Did you get that? Okay, cool. So you can pass that around so that everyone kind of sees the situation. The caution square there. Oh, I should put that up on the caution square there is the elevator up to the ground floor. It's like a service elevator for carrying goods, like a dumbwaiter, only a little bigger.
Shut up. That's a waiter. That's an elevator.
Okay, but you're a waiter in the chair.
There's a chair. Yeah, and stairs.
Very nice.
Thanks. I worked on it with my brain.
So, do we have any world background, or did I miss that?
World background? The year is 2050. Go. Don't worry, we'll be filling in what you need as we go.
Okay.
Prague is a fairly free area. The Eastern Europe has economically done very well for itself in the information age because they didn't restrict a lot of the cyber going through it. So Prague is kind of one of those places where a lot of cultures have met, and the information age has made it. Even better for cities like this. So these kind of cultural junctions amongst different regions ended up having a pretty significant population boom in the last 30 years, and a lot of information gets traded through, as well as, of course, physical product that makes its way between the regions, including a fairly substantial trade in magic. So yeah, Ivan leads you down here. Like I said, he's got several goons with him, and he says, I'm sorry to inconvenience such fine patrons as yourself, but you, and he points at you, Ketch, says, how long have you been in town?
A few weeks, maybe?
You guys got here about a week ago, yep.
Okay. About a week, maybe more. I tried. I did.
Let me be frank and as clear as possible. My daughter, she says that you've stolen from her, and of course I cannot have that. I understand that you're new in town, so maybe it's just a misunderstanding that you can clear up.
What is it your daughter seems to think I've stolen from her?
It was a birthday present from me 2 years ago, a tiara. Very, very pricey.
You so cool, girl. That's love. I'm sorry. I generally am not a thief. I travel the world. I do all kinds of things, but I don't recall stealing a tiara from anybody's daughter.
He looks to one of his goons who seems a little more in charge than the other ones. Although goons are goons, really. And he says something in Dwarvish, although the goon he is speaking to is not Dwarvish. Does anyone speak Dwarvish?
I actually do speak Dwarvish. Nice. I did when we started setting this up. Yes, actually, I do speak Dwarvish.
Okay, no problem. So he, what he says in Dwarvish to this other guy is, "Are you sure this is the one?" And the goon replies with, "They all look the same to me, boss."
Yeah, so this is a case of all us Tabaxi look alike, is it?
Do you say that in Dwarvish?
Yeah. Yes, I do say that in Dwarvish.
They both kind of like pause and then turn towards you. And he says, although in common this time, "So I see the mother tongue is known to you as well." Well, let me be frank. Again, I was told that you were the one responsible, but hey, you cats, you all look the same to us.
They all look the same to me. Now, ouch.
He says, however, maybe we're in a position to help each other in this regard.
Okay, well, they might be open to suggestions. What do you have in mind?
He says, tell you what, you do me small favor, and I forget all about this.
Now that's since there's not much to forget. How about you forget about it, and we forget about it with a small payment for our trouble? I'm no thief, he says.
I'm sorry. What did you ask him to pay?
Basically asking him that, forgetting about it's all well and good, but since I didn't do anything in the first place, that maybe there could also be some payment involved.
I see. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was understanding. He says, crafty. I should have known. I may be able to help you out there as well. I could certainly put in the good word around town.
That sounds like a good idea. What kind of favor are we talking about?
He kind of like pulls out one of the chairs around the table and just kind of huffily sits down, and he says, the usual family.
I do.
He says, when I left Russia, my brother he says he stay in Russia and take care of our mother. Well, our mother apparently kicked him out. It's one of those things, you know how it goes. So Petrov, my brother, he also comes to Praia, and he decides to open nightclub as well. This usually not problem, except that he, as always with younger brothers, does everything the way I do it, and is very annoying.
Hey.
He hired the same interior designer to make his club. It is identical in every way. However, somehow he pulls in twice as much business as I do, and I cannot figure it out.
Yeah, probably your placement. He brings in more customers than you with the same layout. What is about where he is in town? Location, location, location.
Marketing, marketing, marketing.
He is 2 blocks from here, in worst part of town. I do research. He just opened shop nearby.
I do research. So I don't know. How could we help you with something like that?
Look, here's what I need. I need someone to go find out what he is doing and maybe cause little trouble for him. Just get his business hiccuped.
At this point, I turn to
Can I
I'm going to consult with my, if you don't mind, Boris. Sorry.
Oh, I see, and I'm racist one.
I'd like to consult with my colleagues here.
I know all hires in the words.
He says, yes, take your time. I'll be upstairs tending to business. And he kind of, shakes his head at his goons, and they all kind of trundle upstairs. But the one clearly stays at the top of the staircase.
Let's go all high road. This is going to solve his problems, and then he needs to work on a better strategy for his business. Or we do it and we get money. Okay, you got me there. That's a good plan.
You know, I can't remember. We're talking about going to a nightclub, having
We're already
a nightclub.
Okay, we're having a good time, so someone stole the
Whoa,
It's fine.
wait a minute.
Wait a minute, aren't you by nature level?
This is all outside the law. Besides, I got my eye on other things. This isn't.
This other thing on movement?
No. Oh, this isn't. This isn't worth consideration. So,
How can we trust
sure.
it? Huh? I mean, how much do you trust it?
The more? Oh, not at all.
Not at all. We don't. But younger siblings are always, I'm an only child, but younger siblings are a problem.
We're not killing an ambassador here. Come on.
There's no harmless. I've certainly done worse things.
I think we have a foregone conclusion. I mean, really, under the circumstances.
If all Paladin says
All
go.
the powers they are. Meanwhile, while we're talking, are the goons still downstairs with us?
No.
Only
they're
the one
upstairs.
only the one-
Everybody went upstairs and
And
goons
there's
went
one at the
upstairs?
top of the stairs.
There's one.
Okay.
There's one that's
So-
upstairs clearly keeping like an ear out to just make sure you guys don't do anything stupid, but he's not like focused on what you're saying.
While we're talking, I'm checking out. I want to check out the looks to be the storage area. Can we tell? And the dumbwaiter. I'm just kind of poking around.
She's
Sure.
curious.
Yeah, there is a door, but you can open it. It's not locked. Inside are like extra chairs, some
Great.
sound equipment for the DJs and bands that play the club, things like that. Nothing too crazy. And he, when you open the door, he kind of looks down, but he shrugs. He doesn't think you're going to get into any trouble in there.
Anything interesting in the dumbwaiter? Mice?
A body?
It is currently upstairs, so it's just an empty shaft at the moment.
So what do you guys think? Should we try just as well to try that?
Yeah. All in favor?
Okay, so we wave him back down, having
We
decided.
tell the goon at the top.
Yeah, we're gonna take his box.
Okay, well, he comes back down, and you say, what?
What are we saying? Isn't look in the face? I mean,
You don't need to
I have an
go.
issue.
You're not. You all right there?
Yeah, Pepper's laying on the couch.
oh, she doesn't know where else to go.
We got another picture.
There's an entire house she could go
She
to.
has to be near us. Leave her feet.
What are the? That's the upstairs. What are the? Oh, I see. His club's exactly the
Yeah,
same.
so they lay out everybody.
Why don't you just send it to our
What are the rules or laws on carrying of weapons and their use here?
Prague is a fairly open carry city, and you guys are level 1 adventurers, which means that unless you're murdering people in the street, people generally just kind of leave you alone. So you have all of your equipment with you, or at least checked at the coat check. So it's not unheard of, is what I'm saying. And you might get a weird eye because you're carrying quite as much weaponry as you are, but no one's going to like ask you what you're up to unless you're dripping with blood.
Okay.
Well, let's do not do that again.
The bar's probably very open city.
Ooh, they've got a nice dance floor. I understand why we picked this place.
Okay, so. What's the best way to travel? Oh, it's 2 blocks away, so we'll just go for a walk, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you could take an auto cab or something, but it is only a couple of blocks away.
You'll feel better if you walk. And cost less money.
No
Okay.
sober up.
Where are we staying?
You're not.
And a hotel, we'll figure it out.
I assume you guys have a hotel, yeah.
I need it for a few weeks.
No, we.
A week can change.
Whatever.
Anyone have any ideas on how we might disrupt her? Actually, Ivan, any suggestions on disrupting his business? Anything about his business that you could offer?
He doesn't let me or my men in, oddly. You say to a man, hey, you're my brother, let me in, let's have coffee. He tells you, no, fuck off. So I don't know what he's doing over there, which is what I kind of need you to do. Breaking shit is always a good way to disrupt business, but if there's something more damaging you can do, by all means, the better you do, the better I pay.
There, let's burn the place down.
Oh my gosh.
Hiccup.
That's destruction.
Building is a hiccup.
No, that's more
Hiccup! Good lord, don't kill anyone.
Little fire alarm. Check these positive.
Okay.
Is this place up to security agents in the house?
I suspect those laws are loose. That's the way.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of ways we get these.
Well, we won't know what the best way is until we get there. So I say we
go.
Somebody else
She
has
holds not
anything to add?
Pietro.
Look, explain. This is not.
Actually,
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
I'm not talking about that.
No, you're right.
I'm
No, I
New
am
York,
sorry.
so I'm the only one who picked a reason spot.
This is fine. This is a smaller trip, a smaller sidewalk along my route.
Okay, Mario.
So now it's not like we're Julia. Anyway, no, it's fine.
Yeah, my piece-
If it's not fine, I will say so.
Okay, excellent. I'm not sure what help I can give you, but if there's anything you need me to do, let me know. Otherwise, good luck, and I'll see you back here.
You need an apothecary.
You need a what?
An apothecary, a drugstore. Pharmacist.
What do you want to buy?
I want to buy some Ipecac.
Ipecac. Okay.
Yes, I want to make everybody puke, and then when they're all thrown up, we'll trash the place.
No, that's not a bad plan.
No. We go to or you release my pet mouse pervert.
Yeah, we know how bad it is when cats throw up. It's just.
I know.
not
I was thinking maybe we could see if we could start, maybe some of us could start a fight and others of us could sneak into the office and get onto his computer and see what's going on.
I will sneak. I will help you sneak.
We are the sneaky ones. And I am the computer tech.
Not so big on the Ipecac.
I thought it was a good idea.
It was creative.
Hey, you want to be my lookout? Come on.
You can be my lookout.
I'm sorry. Who's
I'm
the one
kidding.
who will go into the hacker? I'm
I'm
hacking.
kidding. It's okay.
I do this for a living.
You hope to.
You hope so.
Oh, I'm just saying. It's the way that
Hey, I got your
Wait,
information, so
It's the way the cookie
I'm
comes.
sorry.
Is Robin
So-
upset?
Off we go.
Can you ask
Here's
him
my
if
line.
he's getting a table next to him, please?
We are.
I have associates.
And so they described themselves walking. And so they walked. I walk with them. Whatever. Tell him that that he's the expert and I have the money. So we're gonna get you guys a better mic.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
LP property, of course, but it'll probably be some kind of boom. Can you hang something from your ceiling? I don't know how your light situation
Oh,
is.
no.
No.
Maybe.
And stripped.
Oh, so I like maybe.
No, we need that. No, we need that one of those daggone mics that sits on the table.
The problem with the mic that sits on the table is that Dice apparently kicked the shit out of them.
That lamp on the big arm that we had.
Yes, that is. No, I don't.
Yeah, we can get a boom arm, but the problem is that it'll probably have to be behind Dad, because otherwise it'll block the view of the table from.
Well, I mean, you have to
We'll figure it out. We have 2 weeks until we do this again, so we'll figure it
I
out.
got a stick.
Next time we're doing it right. No.
Are we playing our other session? Apropos of nothing. Our other session that the other game we have going. Are we playing on Sunday the 13th after Anne's party? August 13th.
After a person's party?
I have it on my calendar. Stand by. In the meantime, is there anything else you need out of Ivan before you head over to Petrov's?
I don't think so. Can I get a drink?
Yes, I have the 13th as D&D with the family.
I'm pretty open. We can drink if we want to.
You're right.
What time of day is it?
Night. We're at home.
Did you ask what time of day it is?
Yes.
Late night, 10, 11 o'clock. You were not at the nightclub for long before you were pulled aside. So you had gotten inside, gotten a drink, and then were asked to come downstairs.
All right. So, presumably at some point, unless we get into a street fight somewhere, arrive at this other nightclub. What is the name of this club?
The name of this club is Petrov's. I have sent you the layout. This is why we hire a dog wrangler.
Things on it. No, we got thing on it.
We have a dog wrangler.
Okay, so as you're out, as you come towards Petrov's, you notice that there's actually a line out onto the sidewalk, wrapping a bit around the corner for this place. This place is clearly bumping. Ivan's was not unpopular, but this place has clearly got a much larger clientele at the moment.
I'm going to wait. Who's got the? You're the face.
She's the face. You
Talk to these people in line. We'll pile in the line. Why don't you talk to the people ahead of us and try and figure out why the hell this place is so popular?
Talk to the nonsense.
Talk to the people in line.
Yeah. So, presumably,
Yes.
I think these people. Why they chose to go to this place instead of the one down the street?
Okay, so you're just gonna approach some random dude in line?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you approach a gaggle of ladies who are clearly out for the evening. It is summertime, so it's the climate of Prague is about like kind of Virginia in that area, so it doesn't get quite as cold in the wintertime as it does in Pennsylvania. It's a little more temperate. But the summers also don't get quite as hot as they do in some of the parts of the U.S., so it doesn't get much more than the high 90s at the very highest. Tonight's a fairly pleasant evening, and so these ladies are out having a good time and are dressed as such. Actually, and one of them appears to be a half elf. And you approach them. What are you saying to them?
I just introduced myself and
Tell you're a musician, a very famous one.
so yes, I just kind of make small talk and then end up asking them why they chose this nightclub and mention the one down the street and ask why.
I just rolled a 99 out of 100. These ladies actually know you. So one of them kind of turns and says, "Oh, hi," and the other one says, "Oh, you're Kana, aren't you? I've seen your videos on YouView. You're very good."
You what? You what?
You is clearly the YouTube knockoff in the world of 2050.
Hey, so a knockoff.
Because I don't feel like getting copyright infringement lawsuits against me.
You.
Yeah, so she actually takes a few minutes to tell you her favorite video of yours, which you could respond to however you'd like.
I guess I just thank them.
However, because of that completely lucky bit of fan worship there, they're willing to answer any questions you have.
Anyway, ask him what do I ask him what makes us why just come here? Why not? What's wrong with the other?
It makes this place so special that you didn't end up going to the one down the street.
Oh, everyone comes to Petrov's. That's just where we go. That's where that's where all the hippest people go. What about Jet? I can't. Oh, okay, that's fine. Thank you. Sorry. It's like everyone who's anyone goes to Petrov's. I mean, Ivan's is all right. Don't get me wrong. The food is okay, but it's just Petrov's is just where you go.
No, you can't change the vibe. And it's the vibe that's good. It's just where you go. I guess it depends on you first.
So this line seems pretty long. Is there a long wait to get in?
We've been here for an hour, and then another girl pipes in, and it hasn't moved at all. They only let the really pretty people in, or I suppose the famous ones, and they all kind of look at you pointedly.
Come in, just go right in. Go talk to the girl. Wait, why don't see if we can ask them? Do they know the bouncer and stuff? Is there any? I don't know. What is it possible that you know the bouncer?
Okay, I actually could not hear you.
Is it possible that they know the bouncer?
They have no idea anything about the bouncer, but you're welcome to go talk to the bouncer if you'd like to.
I mean, my place was not that interesting looking group. I think we should have you. Pietro looks like a party guy right here. I don't know if he'll let Pietro in. Pietro will to, flat. Justin? I get to a nightclub there, Roma. Carefully. She's flat, man. It's in all the TV. Pietro doesn't. You're confusing him for him. How old are you again, Pietro?
In my 30s.
I'm older than you. You gonna go try talking to the bouncer? Yeah. I'm probably the oldest one here. He can wait in line.
We'll go with her.
Okay. All right. I guess we're her bodyguard. She's famous.
We're her.
I guess we could talk to the bouncer.
You're gonna go talk to the bouncer. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
As we approach the bouncer.
It's gonna book open.
No. I was gonna say I'll go up and say, do I have any? I have some money in my pocket. Okay. What is a good amount of money to flip to a bouncer at a door guy? I assume I have a clue.
Yeah, a few gold, 3 or 4.
All right. I'll palm a couple of gold, 3 or 4 gold. Say, hey, evening. I'm gonna shake his hand.
And he'll he looks as busy as a bouncer ever looks, which basically means he's standing there looking tough and not saying anything. And as you come up, he let me roll on that. Ooh, shit, that was a high roll. Dad, roll your persuasion.
Crazy. That's passive.
No, persuasion. 10.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of he looks at you but doesn't uncross his arms, so you're just kind of your hand's just kind of hanging.
All right, then I'll is he bigger than me?
How big are you?
I'm pretty good size.
Let's come up. Or what's up with the higher persuasion?
He's a half orc.
Oh
Okay.
my god, you're not even
So he's not small. He's probably 6'3", 6'4", and like 300 pounds of muscle.
Okay. Not that much muscle, but I'll say, hey.
Do you leave him hanging?
Yeah, I do. I'll say, hey, buddy. Look, I don't know what happens out of this end of town, but this is what the hell is your name? This is Kana. She's kind of a big deal, famous singer. Really like to get her in tonight.
That's gonna be another persuasion check.
20.
That's your total.
Yep, total.
Nice, that's a nice one.
Whew. Not enough. He's gonna snort, and then very pointedly like open the rope and let like the first couple of people that were in line by, and then close the rope again and resume his cross-armedness. You may not be the only person in your group that can try this, Dad.
No, and I'm just about to say, well, tell you what. Obviously, I'm not pretty enough, so I'll let somebody else do the talking for the group. I'm just a bodyguard anyway.
She's the pretty face.
She's the face.
She's actually more like the voice than the face.
She's got the charisma.
My lady is the face. And the voice comes from the face. You guys are discriminating against me because I'm just not human.
No.
Ew, do you guys get the spray bottle food? In this case, I feel discriminated against. So I'm not about it.
Just asking nicely.
Without your eyelashes.
Offer to sell it, give them an autograph.
Maybe you see me on YouTube. Step up. Maybe you guys, wait, maybe you guys have other girls in mind that were like, who liked you for that book and are good at famous. And I also really good with this. I mean, I'm just really good. It's just a plan.
I guess I step up and I ask him if he's possibly seen me on this new view.
He kind of, you not being a dude who looks like he's trying to cause trouble, you being just a young lady who's clearly out for a good time tonight. He deigns to respond to that. However, he says that he has not heard of you.
Okay.
Wait, I got a tip instantly on the thing, so you show them on the.
You're welcome to still try to talk to him, but you don't get that instant satisfaction of the person doing whatever you want.
I guess I'm sorry if my friend came off the wrong way to you. We're just simply just looking for a good time. And we went to that bar down the street, and then it's not the greatest thing. We heard this one was much better.
Okay, roll persuasion for me.
It's 20 plus your
You
persuasion.
add 9 persuasion down.
It's that little number, yeah.
Yep, that will number.
I'm sorry, what's your persuasion?
18.
Is your total?
Yeah.
Okay. He'll look at you and say, we just got an opening. How many friends do you have?
Can you count? 4 of us. 5 of us. So, more than 5. More than 5. It's just bodyguard.
All right. He says, all right, go ahead. And he opens the gate, the rope, and like everyone in line's like, really? However, as Pietro passes him, he kind of like stops him and holds out his hand as if to shake it.
Yeah, I will, and I was intending to tip it.
Okay.
I will mark 4 gold off my sheet here.
Okay. And he'll shake your hand and say something to the effect of nice to meet another professional in the business.
Aw,
See, you're not taking this much, you're just giving him professional courtesy.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, it's a 10, man. It's common.
I did work in private security.